If you are lying awake at 3 a.m. staring at the ceiling, your brain isn't broken. You haven't permanently lost the ability to sleep. Your nervous system is simply locked in a hyperactive, defensive state. The 7-day sleep reset is a systematic, guided self-hypnosis intervention. It is designed specifically to reorganize these dysregulated neural pathways over a set period. Unlike sleep medications that mask your symptoms and force unconsciousness, this protocol leverages neuroplasticity. By safely exposing your brain to repeated, targeted relaxation cues, we actively retrain it to accept and prioritize rest. To execute this protocol, we need a concrete action plan. We are going to cover how to optimize your physical environment, establish a rigid nightly schedule, and map out the exact psychological timeline you will experience. Treating sleep as a structured 7-day neurological rehabilitation program replaces the randomness of typical habits with a reliable method for restoring natural sleep cycles. The neuro reset actually begins long before you press play on the audio. It requires absolute, uncompromising control over your physical bedroom environment. Your core body temperature must drop to trigger the biological mechanisms of sleep. This mandates setting your room temperature exactly between 65 and 68 degrees. You also need total darkness and sound control. Even minor light leaks from a street lamp or a charging cable disrupt your body's melatonin production and halt the sleep sequence. This chart shows the circadian anchor. It is a rigid 60-minute behavioral sequence designed to psychologically and physically prepare your body for the hypnosis track. At T-minus 60 minutes, you must reduce ambient light in your home. This signals the approaching sleep phase to your brain. Then, at T-minus 30 minutes, the rules become stricter. From here on, 0 screen time. You change into dedicated sleepwear and consume a warm, non-caffeinated beverage. Performing these identical actions at the exact same time every night forces your body's circadian rhythm into a predictable, synchronized routine. Mastering this physical and behavioral pre-ritual reduces the biological obstacles that normally interfere with sleep onset, allowing the hypnosis session to target the nervous system directly. With the environment set, execution relies on objective data tracking. This is the only reliable way to measure your neuro reorganization over the week. Every morning, log your total sleep duration and rate your sleep quality on a 1 to 10 scale. Do not rely solely on subjective daytime fatigue, which can fluctuate wildly. The single highest point of failure in the entire program is skipping a daily session because you feel like it isn't working fast enough. This chart compares success rates based on program adherence. When users complete all 7 sessions, 78% experience substantial improvement. But dropping to 60% adherence collapses that success rate down to 31%. Skipping sessions deprives the brain's neuroplastic window of the repetitive conditioning it requires. Without daily reinforcement, new sleep pathways fail to become automatic. Consistency is the primary driver of success. Following the 7-day protocol precisely provides the repetitive conditioning required for these neural shifts to persist. This graphic breaks down the 7-day timeline into specific psychological phases. Understanding what to expect protects you from the frustration of unmet assumptions. Days 1 and 2 are the curiosity phase. Remaining completely awake during the audio here is a normal part of baseline nervous system acclimation. Moving into days 3 and 4, we reach the accommodation phase. Here, the neuroplastic consolidation window opens. Cognitive hyperarousal rapidly fades, and sleep onset accelerates. By days 5 through 7, you enter the integration phase. This is the critical window where your new neural pathways become automatic. You experience undeniably deeper sleep and restored daytime energy. Pay close attention to day 3. Do not quit the program just because you haven't experienced perfect sleep yet. Your body is still adapting. During these middle days, a hidden mechanical shift occurs within the default mode network. This is the brain system responsible for mind-wandering and racing thoughts. It is actively being trained to install an automatic off switch. Understanding this scientifically sequenced timeline neutralizes performance anxiety. Trusting the phases allows your brain to surrender to the process without resistance. The immediate post-program period carries a high vulnerability. Stopping the hypnosis cold turkey after day 7 results in a 60% regression rate within 3 months. To prevent this, you must schedule a maintenance phase. Stepping down to 2 or 3 hypnosis sessions per week permanently cements the new neural architecture. You now have the full execution checklist. Secure a 65-degree dark room, implement the 30-minute circadian anchor ritual, log objective daily tracking, and follow the exact timeline of the 4 phases. Your next step is to access the personalized assessment linked in the description below. This will generate your specific, customized Day 1 audio track. By combining precise biological preparation with targeted neurological retraining, you have the tools to stabilize your sleep, starting tonight.